Hoover, Alabama was just ranked the 25th best place to live in the U.S. by U.S. News and World Report. And it took the #1 spot in Alabama. That recognition reflects strong schools, a healthy community, and high quality of life. But what's it really like to live in Hoover, Alabama? Hey, my name is Adam Snow. I'm a real estate agent here in Birmingham, Alabama. And every week I make videos about living in and moving to areas around central Alabama. In this video, we'll explore the real pros and cons of living in Hoover, diving into schools, home neighborhoods, cost of living, and hidden challenges not shown in the tourist brochure. By the end, you'll know if Hoover fits for you and your lifestyle, or if another Birmingham suburb might serve you better. Hoover City Schools consistently earn top marks for one of the best schools in the state, according to 𝐂𝐿, who had them ranked with an A+ grade and the #5 best school district in Alabama. And they're also ranked #1 district for athletics in the state. The district is one of the largest in Alabama, serving more than 13,000 students across 18 schools. Families are drawn to Hoover not only for its academic reputation, but also for the wide range of extracurricular activities and athletic opportunities. At the high school level, both Hoover's flagship schools have built an impressive reputation. Spain Park High School ranked among the top 10 public high schools in the state of Alabama. Spain Park is a former National Blue Ribbon school recognized for its academic rigor, student achievement, and excellence in teaching. The school also has fantastic competitive sports teams and offers extensive opportunities in fine arts and advanced coursework. Hoover High School, as one of the largest high schools in the state, when it comes to athletics, Hoover High School stands out across the board. Hoover High's football program is one of the most successful in Alabama history, with multiple state championships and regular appearances in national televised games. Spain Park has also built a competitive athletic program, excelling in sports like basketball, golf, and baseball. Beyond varsity level competition, both schools offer wide range of middle school and youth feeder programs that give students a chance to develop skills early and competitive at high levels. The district's investment in athletic facilities, from stadiums to gyms, practice fields, ensure that students have access to resources on par with many colleges, to be honest. Together, these schools highlight the balance that Hoover City Schools strike between academics and athletics and the arts, making the district a cornerstone of the community. And honestly, that's why they're one of the best schools for academics and athletics in all of the state. Again, I talked a lot about athletics because, well, it's Alabama and football matters here, but they really are one of the best academic schools in all of the state, and it's why so many people want to be here. Hoover's location is one of the biggest advantages. With direct access to I-65, I-439, and Highway 280, residents can easily get anywhere in Birmingham metro area. A quick 15-20 minutes drive gets you downtown Birmingham, where you'll find major employers like UAB and entertainment venues. If you're traveling, Birmingham International Airport is about 20-25 minutes away depending on where you are, making both business and leisure trips convenient. Highway 280 and I-439, including I-65 as well, connect you, making a circle around all of Birmingham, so you can get pretty much anywhere, including Vestavia, Homewood, downtown, the Summit, any of those areas in a pretty quick trip. Another thing Hoover is so well known for is premier shopping and dining destinations. At the center of it all is the River Chase Galleria, one of the largest malls in the Southeast, anchored by major retailers and department stores and a wide range of restaurants. For decades, the Galleria has been the go-to shopping center in all of Birmingham, but now Hoover has continued to grow well beyond it. In recent years, new developments have transferred the city's retail and lifestyle scene. Areas like Brock's Gap, The Grove, and Trace Crossing have grown into major residential and retail spots with new shopping and local dining options. There's also the Hoover Met Complex and the Finley Center. Then beyond these areas, Hoover residents are just minutes from the Summit, one of Birmingham's premier outdoor shopping centers with upscale retail and restaurants. Hoover is also close to everyday staples like Costco, Target, and Publix. So as far as shopping goes, Hoover is probably one of the best places in all of Birmingham for that. When I was growing up, the Gallery was the place to go. And there really wasn't a lot of other places in Hoover that you could go, but now Hoover has so many different options. Obviously, you still have the Gallery, which is behind me, but again, there are so many great options all over Hoover, and they just continue to expand and grow and get better and better. One of the best parts of living in Hoover is how easy it is to access outdoors without leaving the city. Moss Rock Preserve is a local favorite. a 349-acre nature preserve with hiking trails, waterfalls, rare plants, and massive boulder fields that people love to go hiking at. It's a unique natural escape right in the middle of Hoover's residential and commercial areas. For something more serene, Aldridge Garden, which is where I am now, offers 30 acres of landscape beauty centered around 6-acre lake. Known for its hydrangea sculptures, gardens, and walking path, it's a popular spot for family strolls, photographing, and community events throughout the year. And then just a short drive away, residents can also enjoy Oak Mountain State Park, Alabama's largest state park with more than 11,000 acres. It offers everything from mountain biking, hiking, and camping to golf, horseback riding, and even a lake for swimming and paddleboarding. In addition to these major destinations, Hoover has invested heavily in city parks, sports complexes, and neighborhood green spaces. The Hoover Met and Veterans Park provide ball fields, playgrounds, trails, and gathering spaces for families. What's more, many of the Hoover's newest communities like Trace Crossing, Black Ridge, Lake Wilburn, and Little Garden have built walking trails, parks, and green spaces designed to connect the neighborhood and make outdoor living part of daily life. These planned developments ensure that even right outside your front door, you have access to nature, fitness opportunities, and spaces to unwind. So whether you're in competitive sports, quiet walks, or family picnics, Hoover makes it easy to enjoy the outdoor, blending large-scale natural attractions to everyday neighborhood access. One of Hoover's biggest strengths is the stability of the local economy. You've got major employees like Regions Bank, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, AT&T, FedEx, and Protective Life, all strong presence in and around the city. These companies provide solid career in finance, healthcare, technology, and logistics, which gives Hoover a steady professional and job base that you don't always find in other suburbs. On top of that, being so close to UAB and Birmingham's growing medical and tech center means that you're at even more career opportunities just a short drive away. It's the best of both worlds. You get access to all of the major job markets while enjoying the suburbs and the lifestyle that Hoover offers. Economically, Hoover has also been one of the strongest cities in Alabama. It's also the largest city in Jefferson County, which also adds to the influence and stability in the region. Median household incomes here are well above the state average. Unemployment rates tend to stay lower, and the city is consistently recognized for its safe neighborhoods, strong schools, and active community. That combination makes Hoover a place that people feel confident putting down roots and planning for the long term. And being the largest city in Jefferson County impacts more than just jobs, it also drives housing demand. Hoover consistently sees steady interest from both families and professionals, which helps homes hold their value even when other parts of the country might see slower sales. The city's size and growth have fueled the development of new communities like Trace Crossing, Black Ridge, Lake Wilburn, and Brock's Gap, all built with modern homes, trails, parks, and lifestyle amenities. At the same time, established neighborhoods like Bluff Park, River Chase, and Greystone remain in high demand for buyers who want character, space, and larger lots. So Hoover isn't just convenient, it's a community built on stability, opportunity, and long-term value. So whether you're moving here for career growth, schools, or lifestyle, it's the kind of place people choose not just to live, but to stay. Hoover's size gives it something that many other suburbs can't offer: true variety in the housing market. Because it's the largest city in Jefferson County, you'll find everything from affordable starter homes to multi-million-dollar estates, and then plenty of options in between. For first-time home buyers or those looking for something more modest, areas like Bluff Park, Russet Woods, and other older parts of River Chase still have move-in ready homes in the mid 300s to 400s, which is becoming harder and harder to find in many other Birmingham suburbs. On the other end of the spectrum, neighborhoods like Greystone, Ross Bridge, which is where I am right now, The Preserve, and Black Ridge feature luxury homes that can stretch into the multi-million-dollar range. These communities often come with golf courses access, lakes, trails, and resort-style amenities, offering a lifestyle as much as a home. And like I was saying, you've got some of the older communities, but in between you've got brand new construction communities like Lake Wilburn, Trace Crossing, Brock's Gap Village, and the brand new Everly are delivering modern homes, open floor plans, and beautiful homes. These places come with beautiful trails, plenty of green spaces, and all the amenities that you could ever want. A lot of these homes fall into the $600,000 to $800,000 range, which has become a sweet spot for families moving into Hoover who want something brand new with built-in amenities. Overall, Hoover's average home prices for 2025 fall around $570,000. But the beauty of this market is the flexibility. You can find starter homes in the 300s And again, all the way up into the $600, $700, $800 million range. That range paired with a steady demand makes Hoover one of the most reliable housing markets in the Birmingham metro. Let's talk about the drawbacks, because no city is perfect, and Hoover, for all the strengths, does have some challenges that come up again and again from residents. If you're considering moving here, it's important to weigh these alongside the positives. For one, traffic and commute times. Traffic is definitely one of the biggest complaints you'll hear about Hoover. Highway 280 is especially notorious if you live on the east side of Hoover. Expect delays during rush hour. Key spots like the Summit, Valleydale Road, and Inverness Center can be so slow at times, slowing down to a crawl, turning what could be a 10-minute drive into a 30-minute drive or more at peak times. This location is convenient for shopping, dining, and access to newer neighborhoods, but the trade-off is heavy congestion if you're commuting from downtown or across the metro. I-65 comes along with its own challenges since it runs straight into Birmingham. It's one of the busiest interstates in the state. Commutes often bottleneck right there at the city at I-65 and again around the I-459 interchange and then further north into the, like I said, to the city. For Hoover residents on the west side, this can mean frustrating delays heading into downtown or coming home after work. The good news is Hoover has I-459 as a bypass, which gives you another option and helps distribute some of that traffic. But the reality is, whether you're near 280 or I-65, you're commuting during peak hours, you're gonna feel it. So, pro tip, if your job is downtown or near UAB, you'll usually save time living closer to Bluff Park, River Chase, or the Preserve, where access to I-65 and 459 is quicker and you don't have to get into all the busier parts. If you're based in neighborhoods like Greystone, Ross Bridge, Trace Crossing, you'll still have good interstate access, but you should expect heavier traffic on your daily drive. And then from traffic, let's move into another growing pain, Hoover's rapid expansion. Hoover's rapid growth has put pressure on the city's schools and services. Families are moving in faster than the district can sometimes handle and keep up with, which has led to some of the schools nearing or even exceeding capacity at times. To handle the demand, Hoover City Schools has had to make adjustments through rezoning, school expansions, and new construction projects. The schools are still highly rated, but parents should know that overcrowding and shifting school zones are some things that are going on right now with the schools. Beyond schools, city planning and public services also feel the impact of Hoover's expansion. As new neighborhoods like Black Ridge, Everly, and Lake Wilburn come online, the city has had to continually invest in utilities, recreation facilities, and long-term planning. While Hoover has managed growth fairly well, it's clear that the pace of development sometimes puts a strain on infrastructure and resources, which can be a concern for residents. In short, growth is a good sign for a healthy city, but it also brings the challenges of making sure the infrastructure keeps up with pace with the demand. So you've heard the pros, you've heard the cons. If you're house hunting in Hoover, here are some standout communities that really show the variety that this city has to offer. Ross Bridge is one of Hoover's most well-known master plan communities. It's built around the Ross Bridge Golf Course, Resort, and Spa. Home to Robert Trent Goins Golf Course and offers resort-style living with miles of walking trails, neighborhood pools, playgrounds, and a charming little town square with restaurants and shops. Homes here average around $515,000, but can range from more affordable cottages and townhouses all the way up to $1.8, $1.9, $2 million. It's a community that blends everyday convenience with that vacation at home feel. The Preserve, tucked right next to Moss Rock Preserve. This neighborhood is perfect for families who love the outdoors, but also want a walkable, close-knit feel. The Preserve is well known for its sidewalks and its beautiful, historic-looking southern homes. Like I've said on several videos of these, Preserve is probably one of my favorite new communities just because they do a great job of mixing the old with the new, the older style homes, a lot of cottages, craftsman style houses mixed with all the new amenities. Next up, Black Ridge. Black Ridge offers some of the Hoover's most exclusive luxury living. It's a gated lakeside community centered around a private 100-acre lake with clubhouse, infinity pool, direct access to boating, kayak, and fishing. The homes here are custom designed with high-end finishes and large lots, making it feel like a true resort. Black Ridge, again, I just said it before, but Black Ridge is probably one of my favorite as well. The homes are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite places to go. Lake Wilburn and Everly, these are two of Hoover's fastest growing communities right now. Both offer newer construction and modern neighborhood design. Lake Wilburn features community pools, walking trails, canoe launches, and a fitness center, while Everly is the newest addition to Hoover, and it's with beautiful homes. I'm talking really some of the most beautiful homes you'll see. Homes here in both communities range from $600,000 to $800,000, although Everly does have some more affordable townhouses in the mid 300s. Bluff Park, which is one of Hoover's original and most beloved neighborhoods, it's one of my favorites. If we didn't live in West Homewood, where we live now, Bluff Park would probably be where we live. Sitting on the ridge overlooking Shays Valley, it combines a lot of older homes. You'll see a lot of 40s, 50s with a lot of mid-century 70s houses. Most of the lots here are larger, they're wooded, they're beautiful lots. Like I said, I love Bluff Park. Really is one of my favorite places. It's close to downtown. You get a lot of the feel of an older neighborhood without having to drive far out. There's also local shops, restaurants. It's a great place to live. Homes here range around $400,000 to about $600,000 depending on the size of the house. One thing you can get a lot with this area is a bigger house, a bigger lot than a lot of the places I've named. Like a lot of the newer construction I just named, you're not going to get the big of a lot as you do in Bluff Park. So if that's something you're looking for, great place to look. It's also not far from downtown. So if you're driving into downtown, this is a great area to look because, again, it's close. You're not going to have to drive all the way down I-65. A lot of times you can kind of pass through and get to it. River Chase is also one of the older neighborhoods. It's a large established community spanning several square miles. It's built around the River Chase Country Club and golf course, which serves as a centerpiece for the neighborhood. Homes here range from affordable single-family houses to larger custom properties. A lot of the houses here are going to be built in the 80s and 90s, so you get kind of that style that you would normally typically get with that. A lot of brick houses, but homes here are big, usually 2,000 to 4,000 square feet, easy. And then last, but definitely not least, is the Greystone area. The houses here are beautiful as well. Again, they're centered around the Greystone Country Club. Homes here, really, you're going to start really getting into like the 700s and up. It's easy to find multi-million-dollar houses in the Greystone. They're beautiful. Again, think 80s and 90s style houses, but again, beautiful houses. At the end of the day, it just depends on your lifestyle and kind of the things that you're looking for. Hoover is a fantastic place. It was ranked #1 place in Alabama and 25th in the whole country. So it's a fantastic place to live. There's so many different little pockets that make Hoover such a great place. You can find brand new communities like where I am now. You can also find houses built in the 90s like River Chase. You can also find even older homes like in Bluff Park, where you can find more classic older 50s, 30s houses. So depending on what you're looking for, depending on the drive that you want to be to downtown, depending on the price point, Hoover has so many different great things to offer. If this video helped you get a clear idea of what it's like to live in Hoover, don't forget that like and subscribe button. If you want more information about Hoover, moving to, or even just cities around Birmingham, don't forget to reach out. All my contact is below. Thanks. I'll see you in the next one.